Remove any connectors that are visible, starting with the battery first. Always unplug the battery first and plug it in last. Kind of a rule of thumb. Battery's disconnected. We'll go ahead and disconnect this guy, this guy. This camera usually sticks, so if it's your first time, you'd want to disconnect it and then pull the board out. Since this phone's been replaced, this frame and screen has been replaced before, so it's gonna come off with the board. These antenna cables, you don't have to disconnect. I usually just bring them up together and set it to the side, the subboard and the board. So we'll look for any screws holding on the board and the subboard. I know for a fact there's one here. And take that one out. It's a black one, so we'll play with the black pile. This one is different. It is shorter, so don't get it mixed up. I mean, it is black for a reason. I don't see one up here. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. Now, if you don't do these phones a lot, then you'd want to take a picture of where those screws, because when you go back, you don't want to forget where they go. So I'm going to put this one back. And then I'll take a picture of the whole phone. That way I can reference back to where those screws were holding on the boards in the subboard. Alright. Okay. So at this rate, we're going to go ahead and pull off our subboard and our main board. always be gentle. I mean, some of them usually have adhesive when they're brand new, so you want to like maybe use some alcohol or just pry out very carefully. But this one's been here a few times, so it's loose like a goose. Okay, so remember, just take these out without disconnecting them, so you don't get confused which one goes on top, which one goes on the bottom. Okay, just plant it over here. And now we have to see what we have to transfer. So at this point, I'll bring out our new screen, and we'll take off this protective stuff. And then we'll transfer all the smaller components, and then our battery. So as you can see, this one, the new one already has one. So we'll just make sure it's in place. These buttons are already here, so we don't have to transfer these. Looks like they come with a little adhesive, so we'll just position it where they go. Okay. So now we gotta transfer our vibrator, and I think the battery, and that's it. Don't forget to remove any protective film. For example, for the camera, the front-facing camera. So technically, let's give it a shot without any heat or alcohol, see if the battery comes up. So we did a pretty good job of gluing back the battery last time. So I'm going to apply heat on the other side, on the reverse side of the battery, and also around this vibrator. Alright? So battery and vibrator, from here down. So this old screen's not going back, so don't be afraid to get it pretty hot. Let's see if it comes up like that. Yeah. So you don't want to force it. We're going to apply some alcohol. 99%. Don't be shy. Just go all the way around it. And let it do its thing. Smooth it from side to side, so the alcohol travels under the battery. Up and down. Take the vibrator off since the frame is warm, so it just pop off pretty easy. And we'll go ahead and transfer it. Just like that. And since the adhesive came off, I'm gonna apply a little adhesive so the battery and the vibrator's not too loud for the customer. Just a little strip. Plant it right here. Press it down. We'll put our vibrator back. So, okay. So now when it vibrates, it's not going to vibrate so loud. So now let's lift our battery again, see if it wants to cooperate. Careful not to puncture the battery. Okay. Let's try this guy. A little harder. just want to slide it under and cut that adhesive out. And work your way around it. Apply more alcohol and travel. There you go. So that's all we need from this guy. We'll put it in the trash. You want to make sure your battery's flat, that you didn't bend it when you pried. So put it on a flat surface and just kind of push it down. Okay? Then you want to clean some of the excess adhesive so you can apply some new strips of double-sided adhesive. Some alcohol. 99%, as a matter of fact. Just had a customer walk in, I'll be right back. So the battery's off, the battery's clean. Let's apply some adhesive to the back of the battery. I usually apply three strips. But you can do four. Four is better than three, right? Alright, so alright. Okay, so that's there. Now you want to transfer back your board and your subboard. Make sure that everything's in place. There's that. So now you want to secure the bottom, the subboard. Get your, if I remember correctly, it goes right here. I can always check back on my phone if I have to. And then this one goes right here. Okay. Alright. Now, let's put these antenna cables back. I believe the blue one goes first. Like that. And the white one goes on top. Just secure it down. And then, remember your battery goes last, so then plug in your connectors. Make sure they click on both sides. Make sure your camera is in position. Plug in this guy. Plug in your battery. Guess we'll find out. Alright. The final stretch. So I plugged this in, it didn't click as usual, but it's on there. It also would come off though. It also would come off, so we're gonna send it, okay? So we have to put back our mid frame in order to power it on. Make sure everything's plugged in right. We'll go ahead and pop this back on. You always want to start with the button side first. So you want to clip that on first, so you don't drag the buttons. You don't drag the buttons out of their position. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I guess we'll find out. So here's your power button. Okay. And now let's see. Okay. I'll see ya. So before we put the 30 screws back in, or 30 plus screws, let's make sure the screen works.
I'm gonna clamp this little area one more time.